Nope, no magazine today. That gag's kind of run its course, I think. Let's just get to the pile. This is the second 1996 video. We are working our way down our pile of games that were released in 1996 for the original PlayStation. And the one on top is serial number 00199. Almost the 200th, but not quite. It is Capcom's original Street Fighter Alpha. It has terrible box art. And you know what? It's an okay game, but the sequels are far, far better. This was the first Street Fighter game released for the PlayStation in Europe and America. I believe Super Turbo did come out by itself in Japan, but for whatever reason we didn't get that. We would eventually get that though, as a included in the Street Fighter collection, I believe. So there's that. But we won't be playing this. Like I said, the sequels are way more impressive and way more worth looking at, so we'll wait for those. Now, we will be playing this next one. It's a game from it's another game from Capcom. It has the prestigious serial number of 200. It's the 200th game licensed for the system. And it is, get this, a survival horror game. Weird. What does that mean? What is that? Boot this up. Okay. Please work? Yeah, it's working. Good. Doesn't need to be babysitted. Ah. Of course, it is the original Resident Evil. Possibly among the most popular franchises. The original PlayStation. Have a look. Resident Evil. Ooh, I'm going to turn the volume up a little bit. Gone quiet a bit. A little bit too loud, perhaps. See, we got one guardhouse save. Or, oh, you're not going to go back to a previous... Alright, fine. That's a great title screen. That's such a great title screen. Never get tired of looking at it. About the second memory card. Oh, we've got... Okay, we have a complete save. A save file listed as 00 is a complete save. So... I kind of want to look at the intro to this game. This game also has an amazing intro. See if we can skip this. Yeah, we can. Resident Evil. Who are we going to play as? the two classic characters, Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine. I personally prefer to play as Jill. Chris's game is annoying. You do get unlimited heals thanks to what's-her-face, the medic. But you have to, the first like half an hour of the game, you only have a knife. It's like super annoying. Yeah, I prefer playing as Jill. She also has more inventory than Chris. Man, the future. 1998? But that's the future!
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we're searching for the helicopter of our compatriots Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of our mission. No, I haven't found it yet. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. Bravo Team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
Look, Chris!
It was Bravo Team's helicopter. Nobody was in it. But strangely, most of the equipment was still there.
Look at all these C-grade actors.
However, we soon discovered why.
Oh man, Chris's actor is intense.
Hey! Come here!
Joseph!
No! Don't go!
Guys, the dogs.
Jill, run for that house!
Best is yet to come. Wait for it.
Chris Redfield. Jill Valentine. Barry Burton. Rebecca Chambers. Albert Wesker. Resident Evil.
Still amazing. After all these years, still amazing. Such an amazing intro.
What is this?
Wow, what a mansion!
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Stop it. Don't open that door.
But Chris is...
Really disjointed
What
voice
is it?
acting.
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this.
Okay. Rather strange, abrupt.
Stay alert.
Okay.
A dining room.
No shit. No shit, Barry. A dining room. God, I thought it was the fucking kitchen. Anyway, can we get out of this? I can press both start and select. Aha, here we go. When I get back, I want to kind of load up that complete save. Hang on. We're going to hit reset. We're going to speed through this. We're going to speed through this. Oh. Didn't like it that time. Oh no, there we go. Fixed itself. I feel like that's a hallmark of games from this period. A lot of them don't make it easy to get back to the title screen. A lot of the time you do have to restart the game. Skip. Version interactive. Skip.
Resident Evil.
Memory card 2. Jill 00. Thanks.
What is this?
Unfortunately, you can't skip the
What a
in-game
mansion.
cutscenes.
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Stop it. Don't open that door.
But Chris is...
What is it?
It's a gunshot,
It's
Barry.
Chris. Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this. Stay alert.
All right.
A dining room.
So the only difference between a normal game start and a complete game start is, on a complete game start, you have the special key. Which allows you to unlock some alternate costumes once you get to a certain room in the game. Which is not that far, and I think it's like 20 to 30 minutes in, normally, before you get to the room. Closet somewhere. So, square button to run, it's tank controls. So, that means camera is relevant to the orientation of the character model, not the direction of the camera. So, primarily due thanks to the pre-rendered cuts, the pre-rendered backgrounds.
What? What is this?
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this.
Alright gang, let's split up and look for
Hope
clues.
this is not Chris's blood.
Whoa. Multiple police cars, okay. Some shit's going down. I can't get to the crest, Barry, because you're in the way. Or can I? Oh, I can get it. Yes, I will. Oh, I always thought the game prevented you from getting that early on because they put Barry in the way, but I guess not. Barry is investigating. He's just staring at this pool of blood, hoping to figure something out just by staring at it. He's scanning it. He's secretly a robot, and he's scanning it with his robot vision. He's a robot built by Umbrella, and his secret power is he can scan puddles of blood. I'm going to equip this first. So, R1 to ready a weapon, up and down while pressing R1 to aim up and down. I don't think there's very rarely ever a reason to point up in this game. I only think of like one, maybe two parts in this entire game where you might aim up. And then once you're readying your gun, press the X button to shoot. But we're going to try and avoid doing that. Too much. Oh no. Lead singer of Disturbed. Fuck's sake. Okay, now very quickly equip the knife. Oh no, he's dead. Okay. Don't need to do that. Typically what you do, you'd wait for them to hit the ground and then try and finish them off with the knife to save some ammo. But before we leave, we're going to head round here. You can tell when a zombie's actually dead and not just faking it by the big pool of blood that spills when he hits the ground. Oh, this dude's missing his head. I love the fact that the camera like avoids looking at the head in this view, even though very clearly you can see his head has come off in the previous view. He let the fame get to him, man. He became a mere shadow of his former self. He let the drugs and the fame get to him.
Barry?
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this. What is it?
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
Yes, let us report.
Wesker!
Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall for the time being.
Don't leave the hall. Got it. Well, we'll examine this. Oh, okay, fine. So, what the game actually wants you to do is it wants you to load up every single possible background upstairs. We've got to go upstairs and walk around and then come back down. So, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Right. Once we've loaded up all the upstairs backgrounds, that counts. And we can just go back straight back down.
Find anything, Jill?
Nothing. What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
Beats me, too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first floor, okay? And Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it.
Maybe you will.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall.
Okay.
This time I'll be there.
Sweet. So we walk over to this typewriter. Grab our first ink ribbon. So the typewriters, if you haven't figured it out yet, are where you save your game. But we won't be doing that anyway, so... kind of pointless. So we're going to ignore his advice. Instead of going through the blue door, we're going to go upstairs. Because you don't have to start on the ground floor. You can start from the upper floor. It's just recommended for new players to start from the ground floor because there's fewer monsters on the ground floor. In traffic, god damn. And we're going to go in this door here because the one thing I really like about Resident Evil 1 is it gives you one of the most powerful weapons in the game in the first 5 minutes. I mean, it's first 5 minutes from when the game actually starts. Oh no. So here's the thing. If you examine the body of Forrest, who is on this balcony, you will activate the aggressive crows who will attack you. However, if you back up and face away from him to pick up the bazooka, you can get away with not examining the body and therefore not activating the crows. A little trick, but for the sake of showing this game off, we're going to activate the crows just so you can see. So we have it. The bazooka, definitely not a grenade launcher, which it obviously is. No, it's a bazooka. It's a bad way to go. It's got to be a really bad way to go. Pecked to death by birds. Okay, come on, crows, run. In the director's cut, which came out the following year, I believe, that scene plays differently. Instead of getting attacked by crows, Forrest turns into a zombie. I like the director's cut. It's fun. But let's Let's go the normal way. Okay. In this door here, I believe this is where the costumes are, but we can't get to it yet because we don't have the correct key. So we need the armor key. I love this game. I love Resident Evil 1. I think of all the PlayStation 1 Resident Evils, this is my favourite. 2 is a close second, but I really like the first game because of its tone. It's so amazingly cheesy, like even more so than any of the others. This is Resident Evil back in the time before it took itself super seriously. Ooh, what's back here? Oh, quick check first. Yeah, we can. Oh, it's a zombie. So, obviously you've probably already guessed it, this zombie is not dead. I don't want to shoot it, because that's a waste of ammo at this point, because we have precious little bullets. So we're just going to deal with it the old-fashioned way. American history exit. Curb stomp that motherfucker. However, we do give up a small amount of health doing so. Now we grab these steps. Push them around. This game also came out for the Sega Saturn. The Sega Saturn version is interesting because it's actually not a bad version of the game. The load times are a little bit longer, but not a bad version of the game. I believe it's also got a few system exclusive things in it as well. I think there's one enemy in the Saturn version of the game that isn't in the original, but it's nothing special. It's really just a reskinned hunter. And I believe the alternate costumes are also different in that version of the game. So we just picked up the map. So this basically shows us the entire layout. The red room is where we are at the moment. The green rooms are rooms that we've already been to. So, where we want to go is, let me see. Bring the mouse over. Here's the mouse. That's... Yeah, okay. First save room is here, where my mouse is. That's the first save room. We want to make our way over there as quickly as possible, because there's health and ammo in that room. Another difference between Chris and Jill is that Chris doesn't get a lockpick, so there are some doors that Chris just can't go through. At least not early. So, here's a trick to this hallway. Walk backwards. Because nothing's worse than having to pivot 180 degrees in this game, because it takes a precious couple of seconds that can be used shooting. I believe Capcom would eventually add 180 degrees quick turn buttons to their future games. I think Resident Evil 2 has it, I think. Is Resident Evil 2 or 3 the first game to have a quick turn button? Can't remember. But yeah, until then, you just got to kind of very slowly pivot in order to face enemies coming the other way. Come on. Now there should be some ammo under here. What's this? Ammunition. Good. That time too. We've only got 2 shots left. So... You have to manually combine the ammunition. The game isn't smart enough to combine it for you, which is one of those little quality of life changes that gets made in the sequel. This room's pretty good because this is one of the only rooms in the game that gives you a close-up shot of the character model. Almost every other room in the game kind of forces you to look at the character model from a distance, so you don't get a good look at the detail. But here you can just straight up get a good look at Jill's character model. It's more detailed than you think it is. Like there's a fully textured face there that you very rarely ever get to see. There. Very nice, Jill. Nice shoulder pads. We can't pick up the herb because we haven't got any space right now. There's nothing in that room. We're not going to go in that room yet because we haven't got the space to pick something up. Yeah, he's dead. Pool of blood. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's one of the main problems of the pre-rendered backgrounds, is that you can't always see what's coming for you off screen. Nothing down there. Don't want to go down there yet. Can't go in this door, I believe. No, that door's locked. We need the helmet key. Combine bullets. We'll, however, go back to this room now that we have an empty space. I'm not a speedrunner, but I do know this game back on the back of my fucking hand. Almost entirely. Almost entirely. I get a bit sketchy in the later parts of the game, but pretty much the first half of the game I know back to back. Now we've got that. Let's top our health back up. We won't play for much longer. I was hoping to try and get the armor key so we can at least go into the room where the alternate costumes are, but I don't think we're going to reach that quickly. Should show off this sequence though. It's a nice room. Nice fireplace. Nice coffee table. Oh, look, a shotgun. Let's grab it. Yes, please. That weird sound wasn't ominous in any way. Tum-ty-tum. Back through the strangely perfectly square room with the scratched walls. Trap. Can we go back? Nope, the door is locked. Can we go over here? Nope, the door is locked. We are pretty much fucked. Oh dear.
Hey, what's going on?
Jill? Is that you, Jill? What happened?
Barry, help me, please. The door won't open. Quick!
Stay away from the door, Jill. I'm gonna kick this door down. Hurry! This way!
Oh, Barry!
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life. But Barry, didn't you say you're going back to the dining room to do some research? Why on earth are you here?
Bitch, I just saved your life.
I just had something I wanted
Would you
to check.
prefer I stayed in the dining
Now,
room?
Let's get back to searching for the lost captain and Chris, shall we?
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Thank you, Barry.
Yeah.
Love it. Alright, we'll play for another 5 minutes and then we'll move on. We're at about half an hour. And we want to go this way. If you're playing as Chris, Barry does not come and save you. And you have to get smushed by the ceiling. Okay. Equip, down. Yeah, finish him off with the knife. There we go. Oh, I can't carry that. Let's get rid of some stuff first. Go to the save room. See what that looks like. So, the item boxes. Item boxes allow you to store extra items safely. You can store things. And the item boxes, the inventory of the item boxes carries over to every single item box in the game. So it's not like each box has its own separate storage space. There appears to be some kind of fourth dimensional reality inside the box that allows the interior of the box to exist in multiple locations at once. It's actually Umbrella Corporation's best invention. It's the only real way to explain it. Unless there's a helpful little man running around behind your back, moving all your items between boxes for you. What I do want is bullets. This bag of earth chemical, of course. There's another one of these by the typewriter, because I believe there's... should be... oh no, there isn't. Okay. Normally there's an ink ribbon by every typewriter, but I guess not this one. Yeah, the bag of chemical. Earth chemical is used to solve a later puzzle. Very awkwardly pivot and rotate to this plant on the ground. Again, Resident Evil 1, so you have to manually combine your bullets. Tell you what, let's show off the shotgun very quickly. Shotgun is fun. Not much ammunition available for it right now, but fuck it. The shotgun later on becomes your staple zombie killing weapon. Okay, trick. Do not move. As long as you do not move, that zombie will not see you. However, there is a zombie off screen that does see you. Gonna shuffle very slowly towards us. There he is. Fuck. Yeah, shotgun is super close range weapon. Even if he's only a couple of feet away from you, it probably won't kill him. You want to make sure they're as close as possible. Hey. Hey, buddy. I've got a present for you. That's gross. That doesn't happen very often. Zombies very rarely vomit on you, but luckily for us, I guess, the player, not Jill, that we got to see that. There's one more cutscene we'll see before the end. What's this? Oh no, this is where you get a map, but we don't have the required item in order to get said map yet. It's the map room. Don't want to go here. No, we want the armor key, but we don't have it. We're gonna go this way. We're gonna go this way. Bang! I think that's the last of our ammunition. It is. Oh no, we've got 3 more shots. Okay. For some reason I thought we only had 4. Come on, Mr. Zombie. Pow! So satisfying. Is this the door to the attic or the hallway? No, that's the door to the attic. We don't want to go there yet. That's eventually where you fight the first boss of the game. This is the door to the hallway. And we get another cutscene with Barry.
Barry!
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
Whoa.
Like it was designed by a Japanese game
This hall is
developer.
dangerous. Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first. There must be a back door somewhere.
Bow chicka bow wow.
Let's try to find it first, shall we?
Okay, let's separate again.
Just a moment. I found something.
What is it?
It's a weapon. It's really powerful, especially against living things. Better take it with you.
But how about you, Barry?
I have this.
Thank you. I'll take this then.
Six acid rounds for the grenade launcher. Sweet. Bye-bye. Yeah, I think that'll do for Resident Evil. It's a cool game. It's super cheesy. And it's interesting in a way that I kind of prefer over the other PlayStation 1 games. Not that I don't like the other PlayStation 1 games, this game is cheesy in a way that I just adore. Adore! Oh, so good. It's a weapon. It's really powerful, especially against living things. As opposed to all of those weapons that aren't powerful against living things. Thanks, Barry. Love the script. I love the script. Oh, so terrible. Alright, next game. I've mentioned this game previously, in a previous video. Specifically the last video I did, the first 1996 video this got a mention. It is a third-person action game. It has the serial number of 00209, so the 209th game to get licensed. Come on. Now, I'm not sure how well we're going to do, because I have not played this game in particular for about 15 years, so let's see how far we get, eh? It's published by Electronic Arts and is developed by a company called DSI. DSI stand for Delphine Software, which for some of you may be a giveaway as to what this game is. Oh my god, come on. There's the old Electronic Arts logo. Oh wow! There's that extremely short-lived alternate logo. That didn't last very long at all, did it? Oh, Delphine Software, what happened to you? What happened to you, Delphine Software? Oh, that's right. This game happened to them. This is the game that killed Delphine.
That's me in there, Conrad Hart. Or maybe it would be more appropriate to say that's my body, lying in a tiny shuttle. Deep in cryogenic sleep for 50 years, I've been drifting around the cosmos alone. But however infinite the universe may be in size, you cannot be alone forever.
What exactly am I looking at here?
Found me. They saw my shuttle and beamed me aboard. The cryogenic cycle that had kept me in a deep sleep was suddenly interrupted. I came to and opened my eyes, only to realize that to my horror, I was back in the clutches of my worst enemy, the Morphs. And it didn't take them very long to decide my fate.
So yeah, this is Fade to Black. The unbelievably disappointing sequel to Flashback. Flashback, such a great game. Such a great game. To get followed up by this piece of shit. Should have stayed in 2D. They should have stayed in 2D. They should have made a 32-bit 2D Flashback sequel, not this. Ugh.
Hey, human. Welcome to the Luna Penitentiary, New Alcatraz. Easy to get in, impossible to escape, if you dare.
Oh, hello. Oh, thanks, cameraman.
The lizard was mistaken. We can escape in a cargo vessel. I'm John O'Connor. I was was gonna take you with me when I escape, but you were out cold. By the way, I left you a few items of interest. You better grab your gear and move out. Maintain radio silence, and I'll contact you at the appropriate time.
Right. I do like the big spinning gun though, that looks cool. Oh wow. Let's see, love novice 1, what is this? So, step left, step right. Duck. L1 plus R1 to throw a mine. Reload gun is R1. This game has really complicated controls. Walk, turn right, back up. Okay, that's fine. Draw gun, shoot, auto reload. Alright. R1 is manual reload. Use, jump, run. Okay. Put captions on. It's been fucking ages since I last played this game, so we're gonna put the difficulty down. Just a standard 3, okay. I don't understand the logic of just recapturing Conrad. He's caused the villains in this universe so much fucking trouble, and they catch him like in cryostasis, and it's just like he's on a fucking platter. Just kill him. Just kill him. Problem solved. No, we're going to lock you up for the rest of your life in a prison. Like, no, just fucking kill him. Oh, god damn. Video game villains. What the fuck? Alright, so, yeah, oof. Look at this fucking game. This is an extremely rough looking game. I believe this originally came out on MS-DOS. And they didn't bother to improve the graphics at all when porting it to the PlayStation. Like, compare this to, say, something like Tomb Raider. Message. Okay.
Hello again, Conrad. Your first mission is to reach the infirmary on level 2. Mandragore agents left a radar scrambler there. It will allow us to escape without being detected by the prison security system. The device is hidden inside a medikit. I'll be in touch. End of message.
Oh, there we go. Watch. It's literally just telling you how long it's taken you to get in the game. Great, a game timer. Normal. Unlimited clips, infinite ammo. 9 bullets in each clip. Low damage. Quick targeting. Quick shooting. Quick loading. Shield. Shield generates a magnetic field around Conrad to help protect him. Scan displays a local view. Okay. That's weird how the camera... What happened there? Why did it just switch to that corner? Bizarre.
Order to activate security drones.
A bouncing mine. Ooh.
Prisoner 6 has escaped.
I'm still in my cell. I'm still here. If you want to come get me, I'm right here. Can I use the toilet? No. Very nice for these Mandalorians to supply me with a toilet. Much as they claim to hate me. Can I strafe while crouching? No, I can't. My big giant widescreen TV that they supplied for me. You know what? For a prison, this place is pretty nice. You get a little cupboard to keep your stuff. You get a toilet. You get a giant widescreen TV. You get a table to eat your dinner off. 2 tables to eat your dinner off. Man, luxury. Okay, nothing around there. What's this? What's this door? Let's jump. Crap. Okay. Hold down X to run. Run through the door. Okay. Man, what tough security. First puzzle. So we have to let this guy through. Hit the red switch to let him through. And then when he comes back the other way, we'll step on the red switch, so okay. Ugh, the controls are fucking stiff. Okay.
You never should have left your cell.
You're right. It was pretty cushy in there, actually. I should not have left my cell. Oh, this, yeah. Oh. Okay, anything happening? Yes, there is something. It's weird how sometimes the camera switches between camera like pointing at you and then tank controls. It's like, what? What's this? What are you? What are you? What are you? Oh, it's a healing station. How nice. Let's see, med bay or galley. Oh, the med bay. Oh shit, spider robot. You kind of have to stand still before he'll put his gun away. It's kind of annoying. Ugh. Ooh, info scanner. Hint 1. Hint 1? Message. Force fields cannot withstand explosions. Kind of defeats the purpose of being a force field, I guess, because the whole point is they're meant to shield you from force. But I guess an explosion is too much force. Field map. Yep. What are you? What are you? Strange yellow box.
Access granted to South Corridor passageway.
Ah. Yeah, these lizard men can apparently transform into piles of goo. Again, it's just weird random camera changes. Why are you respawning forever? You're just gonna keep going, huh? Nah. This door is locked. What the fuck? That's not the way. Man, with this, like, why would you even need a med bay if you've got these machines? At least put these machines in the med bay so it makes sense, right? Like, oh, I'm gonna put bandages on you and give you medicine. No thanks, I'm just gonna stand on the magic healing platform instead, if that's okay. Doctors and nurses are out of a job. You can't step while pointing your gun, which is stupid. Oh, hello. That's nothing. Interesting. Galley. Another bouncing mine. Where? You can step forward while aiming. That's something, I guess. Oh, you can. You can sidestep while aiming. Alright, for some reason it wasn't doing it earlier when I was on that corner.
Locker empty.
Oh, thank you. Enemies don't appear to be smart enough to leave and enter rooms. Ugh. That is an early to mid-90s computer right there. We live in an age of technological wonders, and yet here you are using a Tandy. What the fuck?
Don't shoot. I'm just the cook. Get in there. It's safe.
Get in where? But what if I want to shoot you? Nice that they employ human cooks. You know? The Mandalorians aren't so bad. They're supplying jobs to people, keeping the universe in order. Not the worst politicians I've ever seen.
You idiot. You really thought you'd get away that easy?
It was a trap. The cook
Maybe
lied to
next
us.
time.
Cook lied to us. And now he's gone. Motherfucker. Next time I see that cook, he's dead.
Access granted to cafeteria passageway.
Can I open up these freezers? No. Look at all these clipping errors. Every 3D object has clipping errors. Look at this. God damn it. Wait. That's where we came from. Yeah, that's where we came from. What the hell's... Yeah. Oh, this is the door we just unlocked. Game? Hello? Oh. Oh, sweet. Instant death. Fantastic. Did it really just respawn us at the start of the game? That's fucked. No. Yeah, now I remember why I hated this game. Instant death traps with no warning. And really bad checkpointing. Yeah, that's enough Fade to Black. Fuck Fade to Black. And I was even starting to think maybe I was being too harsh. And it's like, oh, by the way, fuck you. You accidentally stepped into a room you shouldn't have stood in yet, even though you had no idea. Ugh. Fucking Fade to Black. God damn it. Ugh. Okay. Last game. This game's going to be a little bit interesting. Why not? This is a game by Bullfrog. So that's what's his fucking name? Peter Molyneux. Has the serial number of 00211. So, this is a game that is either beloved or hated, depending on who you ask. Either you love this game or you fucking hate it. I happen to really like it. It's really neat. Because it's essentially first-person Populous. Oh no, okay. Will Ava Media sort itself out this time, or will I have to babysit it? Nope, I need to babysit it. God's sake, come on. Chrysalis. Chrysalis did the PlayStation port. Poor Bullfrog. They didn't deserve what happened to them.
In its infancy, the whole of creation glimmered against the dark void. But one place in the universe outshone all others, for
Loving
it
the
glowed
frame rate in this
brilliantly with a
pre-rendered
magical
cutscene.
energy known as mana. The world was eventually discovered, and the first pioneers settled the land. The people dedicated their lives to separating mana from nature in order to command its powers. However, after centuries of fruitfulness, the land was rendered barren by man's insatiable greed. Fierce competition between wizards degenerated into war, great creatures being summoned to do their creators' bidding in the ensuing struggle. But the life breathed into these creatures was charged with evil, and the beasts turned against their masters. Fearing for his life, a foolish wizard and his young apprentice prepared a spell, hoping to scatter his opponents to oblivion. But the power of the spell was greater than even he could have foreseen. The whole world shook with a mighty earthquake, in which the wizard himself perished, leaving his apprentice with the arduous task of restoring the world to equilibrium.
Allahu Akbar.
Do not be disheartened. You must return the realm to nature's order.
Jesus. Dragon sounds like a dying cow. Magic carpet, which is really just not that new of a game. I mean, this is pretty much, they just remade Populous again, just in first person and with 3D graphics, which is fine because Populous is a cool game. Dampins. Damping? Off, on? What the hell is damping? Hang on. Before we decide whether or not to have damping on, we're going to see what the hell it is. How thick this fucking manual is. Half an inch thick. European manuals and how thick you are. Okay, load game, difficulty, language, danger. Reassign. Damping. Okay, D-pad left right to turn. With damping on, momentum reduced when you take your thumb off the accelerator while flying. Oh, what? I don't, what? You think you'd slow down if you took your thumb off the accelerator. Weird. It's normal, it's fine. This game also got a port to the Sega Saturn, and I will say, It's actually, could personally consider the Sega Saturn version of Magic Carpet to be better than the PlayStation version. It's real close, but there's some very minor details in the Saturn version that aren't in this version of the game. Whoa, okay. This game does not have analog control, even though it seems like it would really, really need it. D-pad only, so D-pad is literally turn left, turn right, look up and look down. Triangle is accelerate, and X button is reverse. Square is shoot. And circle is gather, I believe. So we need to gather mana. We need to explore, look at the map while we do it. What's this over here? It's a shrine, I believe. Nope, okay. Now, this is where I need to remember how to play Magic Carpet. I know you've got to kill things to release mana from them, and then you gather the mana with this spell. But there's also a base building mechanic in this game. Okay, we've got a new spell. And we've got, see, Fireball, Gather, and then Building. So I think if we point at a spot on the ground, and then press the square button, yeah, we build our base. Nice. And with our base, our gathering balloon. Our gathering balloon won't do anything until we start making mana appear. Think of it as our harvester. Gathering balloon gathers resources which it turns into extra mana that can be spent. So let us... Oh, you can strafe with the L2 and R2 buttons. There we go, let's switch them over. So we have Gather on square and Fireball on circle. Whoop. Controls take a little bit to get used to. Honestly, this is a game that is best played with a mouse. Unfortunately, I don't believe either the PlayStation or the Saturn versions are compatible with the mouse. So no. This is a mouse and keyboard game. These orange balls you see, these are mana. But we need to mark them for collection by shooting them with our Gather spell. When we mark them for collection, our little balloon/harvester comes over from our base and picks them up. And you can see in the top of the screen there, the second box from the left is our balloon box, and it'll tell us how full the balloon is. And then the first box is our base. It tells us how much health our base has, basically how close it is to being destroyed, and how close it is till we can upgrade it. And you can upgrade your base, have more defences, have turrets. It's pretty great. Oh no, worms. Not the good kind either. There's a terrain deformation in this game. You shoot the ground, you'll fuck it up. The worms join the fray. As you use spells more, you do get better at using them. got? Got some mana here. Okay. Killed those worms. Oh, Jesus, worms. Worms. Back up. Serpentine. Mark all this mana for collection. This first level is pretty easy, pretty sedate, because you're the only wizard. As the game goes on, you have to compete against other wizards, and it gets kind of hairy, actually. It's on this island. Nothing. Okay. So, one thing a lot of people, most people in fact, will mention when playing this game is how short the draw distance is. And yes, it is very short. But then again, this is a very graphically complicated game with error. And honestly, a lot of games from this period in time had short draw distances. I believe the draw distance was a little bit better on the PC, because of course it was. Evil bird. Balloon's doing its thing. Go explore the world a little bit. What's over here? Red dots on the radar tell you where enemies are. That little line of blinking dots on the radar also tells you the direction to your home base. Something. Ah, more birds. Back up a bit. 3-point turn, okay. What's this big blob of red on the radar up ahead of us? What are you? Oh, it's just a flock of birds, okay. Oh, hello. Birds do not like us. Okay. Doing okay. Doing okay. The level ends once you've collected enough mana. The game will be like, oh, you've collected enough mana, go to the portal, and it will take you to the next level. I don't believe you encounter enemy wizards until level 3. The first 2 levels are kind of like most Bullfrog games from this era. After that, the difficulty ramps up real fucking fast. Okay. What are you, little red dot? You're just another bird? You are just another bird, aren't you? Okay. Is there a map? No. Yeah, there is a map. Okay, so we can see the map from our perspective. So. What is that square to our left? The map rotates on the map screen to match our orientation, which is kind of neat. This was honestly a really ambitious game for the time. I mean, just like specifically due to the terrain manipulations. Like up the ground, set fire to trees, raise and lower the ground, I believe. Some later spells. Powermonger. It was the sequel to... Wait, no. Was Powermonger the sequel to Populous? No, it wasn't, because there was a Populous 2. Okay, Powermonger was just a different game that resembled Populous. Okay, what are you? Are you a friendly castle or an unfriendly castle? Damage the walls of the castle just by shooting them. A lot of cool details. I think one of the details in the Saturn version, I believe, that they improved over the PlayStation version was the textures of the castles. So as you can see, these textures are extremely low resolution. They're a little bit better on the Saturn version. Same with like houses. I think your balloon looks a little bit better than the Saturn version. It's a slightly higher detail sprite. I kind of just want to hold down the button. Ah, fuck you, castle. I win. Oh no. Mana is now mine. Your life force is mine. I believe one of the other differences between the PlayStation and the Saturn version is the sky. In the Saturn version, it's like a proper textured sky, whereas in the PlayStation version, it's kind of just like a big mess of blue and white. There's no real texture up there. It's just like a flat shaded sky. It looks okay. Nothing wrong with it, but Saturn version has actual clouds. Yeah, look at those polygons. Alright, we're going to go back to our base and have a look at it. You can switch spells by pressing the L1 button, selecting a spell and then pressing the appropriate spell casting button. So if I press for example, the square button, it replaces the spell mapped to our square button with the building spell. These first couple of levels are really serene and calm. Set fire to some trees. Yeah. Burn. Burnt to a cinder. Yeesh. Okay, so... Whoop. So we just upgraded our base by casting a spell on it. Upgrading the base increases the amount of health it has, so it can sustain attack for longer. If you upgrade it enough, it'll have turrets for which to fight back. I believe it also increases the overall capacity of the balloon, so it can carry more mana before it has to return. Upgrade it again. Yep, we have enough mana to upgrade it twice. Now we have ramparts. People guarding these little guys walking around the inside of the castle will shoot arrows at any enemies nearby. Can't upgrade it anymore though. There can't be much more to this level. This level has to be ending soon, surely. Check the stone circle. It's the stone circle. Stone circle, what is your purpose? Can't remember. Items and spells will appear inside stone circles sometimes. Stone circle's not going to do anything. What's this over here? So yeah, once your balloon has collected enough mana, the game will basically be like, hey, you've collected the appropriate percentage of mana from this level. You can move on. Later levels, when you're fighting against other wizards, you're competing for mana, so they'll try and mark the mana that you've marked for collection. And you can tell when an enemy wizard has marked mana for collection because it'll appear as red, I believe, instead of white. Unmarked mana is orange or brown, and then you mark it as white, but then enemy wizards will mark it as like red, blue, yellow, depending on how many other enemy wizards there are. We've got no choice but to just kind of fly around, do some exploring until our balloon does its job. What else is there? What are these mysterious blinking pixels on the map? I want to find out what that is. Bullfrog, I think, ended up using this engine, this 3D engine, quite a lot. I think this 3D engine was it was originally developed for Magic Carpet. Then I think they reused it for High Octane, which was that lackluster racing game I mentioned before in the previous video. I think they used it again for... there we go. They used it again for Populous the Beginning, which was another popular sequel, obviously, by the name. Populous the Beginning is really good. Never played the PlayStation port, I've only ever played the PC version, but that's a really good game. It's interesting too, because it kind of drops the traditional Populous format. It plays more like a traditional RTS than any of the previous Populous games, but with added terrain manipulation. Can I upgrade this one more time? No, I can't. Thrice is how many times we can upgrade. Anyway, so once we've collected enough mana, we press start, and it will take us to the next level. Ugh. Creepy head. We won't play much more. I think this video is just about done. We'll have a look at the next level and then that'll be that. But yeah, this game is cool.
You have returned a little corner of the cosmos to nature's order. You make good progress.
Okay. I think they also used the Magic Carpet engine for one of the Dungeon Keeper games. I think it was just the first one. I think they created a new engine for the second one. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Dungeon Keeper 1 on PC runs on Magic Carpet code. Mysterious wall. Huh. Can I take over a pre-existing castle, or does it have to be a new one? Sweet. Let's try. Nope. Can't put it there. Alright, well, let's go up the top of this mountain then. This mountain will be where my castle lives. I think the Saturn version, which would come out a year after this, does have analog stick support. I think. Pretty sure it does. Whoa. Need to gather more mana before we can upgrade. Mark buildings. I think marked buildings that are marked with your flag, will very slowly generate mana for you over time. I think. Not 100% sure. And oh god, what the hell are these things? Are they trees? Are they statues? What the fuck are they? Weird. Uh-oh, trouble. We've got trouble coming. Birds. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Oh no. My precious subjects. I'm trying to fight the birds, you don't understand. Jesus. Well, there's a lot of birds. Hello. Oh my word. You are a lot of birds, aren't you? Hitchcock Nightmare. There's another one following me. Ooh, canyon. Down the canyon. No, not much. There's a spell over here, which is marked by the... Oh, first of all, deal with this bird. Where's this bird? Got birds around, but I can't see them because the camera angle's not great. Where was that spell? To my right. Okay. Let's go pick up a new spell. Another one of these weird standing stones. Spawned a worm. Hello, worm. It's every worm, in fact. Word. These weird statue things. Alright, speed, I think. This is what this is. I think that's speed. Oh, there it is. There's the worm. Come on. Loads of them. So many worms. Like a Team 17 game. All that mana, it's mine. Right, oh, our base is under attack. Shit. Go back. We should go back. Only just noticed. Levels, and again more defenses. We now have multiple collection balloons. Nice, so they can do their work faster. Right. Very strange. Bird. 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 There's bird. I want to know what this strange portal here is. What is this? What are you, portal? I don't remember. Whoa, teleport. Okay. Portal appears to be a teleport of some kind. Sweet. Anything else? There appears to be some enemies over here. The variety of enemies in the game, other than wizards, gets a lot more interesting. It's not just birds and worms. You end up there are dragons, there are flying worms, there are giants. There's all sorts of weird, messed up creatures you can fight. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I like Magic Carpet a lot. It's a cool game. Wish more people liked it. Yep. Anyway, that is, I think we'll do... Man, I'm looking at this pile and there are still a lot of... Man, there's still a lot of really good games here. Let's keep going with 1996 for now. We won't move on to 1997 just yet. Still got a nice selection of stuff here. Kind of want to play. So yeah. Okay. At least one more 1996 video. Next time. Thank you for watching.